Welcome to Rural Peak Radio, where we give you a rural image of life, and we are everyday. People like to welcome y'all to the show. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Trust me. What's Van Jones? Look, you don't have to say if it was 30,000 Muslims. You can say if it was just 30,000 black people, 30,000 brown people, it wouldn't happen. They shoot them dead on the streets. You ain't got to throw religion into it. Hell, if it was just you and a couple of your friends talking about you going to storm the White House, they kill you on the spot. They let these people come in. And the funny part about it was, people were telling me, and I said it. I said, look, them Trump supporters going to go down there and take over. Oh, the National Guard going to be there. They got a black man in D.C. They not finna let... Y'all don't understand. Man, them white folks not finna mess with them white folks. Even though this is 2021 and a lot, I don't know. Because their time is up. But this wouldn't have never happened if the mob was a black mob. They'd have shut that down on the spot. I don't want, but look, I don't want to be the one to bring all the info. No. I gotta call somebody up so we can discuss this together, because I don't want to be the one with all the opinions. So it don't look like I'm just venting and I'm going off, right? That's not the case. I'm witnessing this with my own eyes, as so many of you, man. Well, matter of fact, we live, man. I got Brother Marcus Mudd on the phone with me. Brother Mark, welcome to the show, Brother Mark. Look.
What you say?
Welcome to the show, bro. I had to call you up in the middle of me going off, bro, because I need you to calm me down, bro.
Hold on, bro, because I'm having a bad connection.
Okay.
I got a bad connection, bro.
All right, well, give me. I'm gonna come back to you in about 5 seconds.
Okay, come back to me.
Okay. Now, we coming back to Brother Mark in a minute. Getting the connection together. But they stormed the White House, took the American flag down, put the Trump flag up. And then you say, well, so what? You're a black person. Why would you care? Why would you be frustrated when America been treating black folks like shit since they came to America from Europe, right? Because you know how many lives has been lost? You know how frustrating it is to fight to get a no lynching bill passed? You know how frustrating it is to still have the Voter Rights Act that has to be voted on every so many odd years in order for blacks to have the rights to vote within this country? You know how frustrating it is to turn on your TV and see a woman accused of 14-year-old of stealing her phone when she left it in an Uber. Black man with his cell phone in a driveway visiting people and chilling, and they somebody call the police, and within 10 seconds upon the arrival of the police, the man is dead. Frustrating, they shot Mr. Blake in the back about 10 times, kill him, and they just get out scot-free. And to see these white folk who run up, let me put it like this, white folks, let me put it like this. Not the fact of anything dealing with race. Nothing about that. I'm simply saying the fact of how you all showed us how to protest, how to be effective. We've been doing the wrong thing for years. We coming out there with picket signs and singing "We Shall Overcome" and harmonizing, and what was that Bloody Sunday? Singing dogs and getting beat in the head, and it just proved that if they were white, it never happened. Right. So you all are making us reevaluate what an American is, and are we truly Americans? That's all this is doing. We got to look at it. it makes the idea of of the Nation of Islam of separation that looks real good about right now. You know, now we understanding who's who and where we at and who we are. Right now we understand. I'm see if Brother Mark is ready to roll in just a few. It's how you look, bro.
I'm good.
He good with connection, man. You know, we had technical problems. Connection is back rolling. Brother Mark, welcome to the show, Brother Mark.
Thank you, brother, for having me. How you doing?
Pretty good. I'm kind of getting upset at the fact of what I'm seeing. Not the fact that they stormed the White House, just the fact that, damn, ain't none of them shot. I hear the D.C. mayor was saying that they're gonna have National Guards out there and the police, and we not gonna have this. They arrested the leader of the Proud Boys, and these folks stormed the White House, chasing security, and what I'm saying is that would have never happened if the crowd was black.
Oh, if the crowd was black, we'll see helicopters, we'll see parachuters, we'll see all kind of trained assassins on the scene.
That's right.
Distributing pain and clearing that out real quick. It wouldn't be there.
And the reason I said that because I disagree with Van Jones. Van Jones said that if it was 30,000 Muslims who crowded the Capitol building, they'd be shot. I'm like, Van Jones, it could be 30,000 Mexicans, 30,000 black. Hell, they ain't got to be 30,000. Let hell 30 black folks show up talking about they getting ready to overtake the White House.
Right.
Shoot them dead on the spot.
Right.
This is ridiculous. They take down the American flag and put the Trump flag up. I mean, they went total savage. They climbing out on side the wall, busting windows. They got one man that's in Nancy Pelosi's office right now telling her that they not going nowhere.
Oh, that's what I'm saying, bro. You said the word savage. You got savages that came out of the woodworks. You know what I mean? And they think that it's still time for this type of behavior. And, you know, so far they're being allowed to do this.
That's the problem.
The other point that you brought up.
That's the problem. Because black folk, we been calm. We done had our leaders shot. We done had black men been shot, been unarmed and been shot. We done had so many things, and we had to grunt. We had to bear it. We had to be quiet. We had to still get out there and sing. We had to watch leaders cry. We had to hear that old Negro spiritual, Amazing Grace, and all that old shit. And come to find out, white folks are showing you how to protest. You want something done in this country, they storm the Capitol building, kick ass, make them run in their own White House, run up in Nancy Pelosi office, tear it up, and now say, now what?
Right.
That I guess we never was truly Americans. Is this the American way?
Bro, you know, America is a hypocritical mass of land. You know what I mean? Or I should say, the people on the land are very hypocritical. Look at this. I mean, they just allowing them to do it. There's no argument. There's nothing to argue about. You know, we don't see any type of law enforcement changing this pattern.
That's right.
And all they can do is try to blame one man. Trump's supposed to say, Trump supposed to do, Trump supposed to. Right. I mean, hey, is this Trump country or is this America?
Now listen to this, Mark. Listen to this. Can you hear this? Can you hear it?
Yeah, barely.
Biden coming out.
And God must forever bless the way he's playing here too. That's who we are. It's the way of democracy, of respect, of decency, of honor, and commitment as patriots to this nation. Notwithstanding what I saw today, we're seeing today, I remain optimistic about the incredible opportunities there's never been anything we can't do when we do it together. And this god-awful display today is bringing home to every Republican and Democrat and Independent in the nation that we must step up.
Hold up, Mark. Hold on. We're going to go back to Biden. But this is what pissed me off about Biden, though, Brother Mark. When the black protesters was protesting and they was burning down certain businesses and whatnot, he came out so strong, used strong language. We not going to tolerate these tyrants and the criminal activity and all of that, right?
Uh-huh.
Now today, we got to come together the democracy way. We got to be better Americans.
Right, that's how they do it. This is the man that locked up thousands and thousands of black men.
And
and now all of a sudden he want our assistance to clean up the streets, to get his own people in order.
right. And then he just walked off the stage.
Now, yeah, I mean, they don't about hear this. I don't. As far as I'm concerned, to a certain degree, he stole the candidacy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, from Bernie.
From Bernie. So I'm not saying he stole the election because I don't believe that. But I am saying, as far as I'm concerned, to a certain degree, he stole the candidacy from Bernie.
Yeah.
So it's a bunch of it's just a lot of hypocrisy.
Right.
How you going to clean up hypocrisy with hypocrisy?
Right. We should have titled the name of this show instead of the White House Takeover, a.k.a. hypocrisy, for those that's listening. Hypocrisy, all of it's hypocritical. It's hypocritical to see the news coverage when white folks storm a Capitol building and show displays of savagery and violence and criminal behavior and the way it's being commentated on, versus when it's majority of black and brown who do the same act, the way these journalists, the way the president, the way the vice president, the way that they come out and speak on it. It's like we got to come together as a nation. A lot of people are angry and upset, and they try to find ways to give them an out. But when it's black people, them thugs, them rogues, degenerates, all type of negative language connotations they use to describe when it's black and brown, who vent their frustration and rage.
Right, on the day after they refused to indict or criminally charge Jacob Blake's shooter.
Right.
We are witnessing insurrection by the same sort of mind frame and the same sort of mindset on the nation's capital.
And yeah, we looking at it, but the response is so weak, man. I mean, white folk, if y'all don't understand, y'all got white privilege, something wrong. Something wrong with white folks if they don't realize you got white privilege.
Hey, that's privilege to the 100th power for you to be able to walk up in the Capitol and say all the lawmakers stay away. It's ours now. This ain't even America no more. We go to Trump flag.
And
hey,
but the Congress, they had to pause on the electoral vote.
So that's what I was trying to get around to now. This whole event is kind of stemming off of this vote. That the man just said the other day, I need you to find me tens of thousands of votes in order to say that I won the election. But he hasn't, to me, I don't know, I'm not sure, but he hasn't been saying much. It ain't even by his order that these people are doing this. These people just got a viable reason in their own mind to do this on their own.
On their own. Now, fire trucks just pulled up, right? Damn it, I want to see water hoses spraying their ass in the cold.
Nah, bro, this ain't the 60s and this ain't black people trying to get justice. This is white people acting out. So they're gonna be able to do this here, bro. That's what's happening and that's what's gonna happen.
White privilege. Again, dead in our face.
You know, now, if they want to be allowed to destroy their own country in future, we can't do nothing about that. That's them.
Yeah, but what about, but they destroying, aren't we part of this political system? We want to hear Congress verify the electoral college's votes for which candidate, whether it's Biden or Trump, who got what. We want the Senate. We want the House. We want the judicial, the executive. What's the other one, Mark? The judicial, the executive, and the
congressional.
And the congressional. We want it to run smooth without any glitches and hitches if it's affecting us. So how can a one race group out of society disregard the black, the brown, the yellow, the Arabs, the Pakistan, the Indian, and just disrupt everything, and everybody got to sit back and wait till they get through throwing a fit in order for things to come back to run smoothly.
Yeah, brother. You know, the wise man said to rebuild the wasted cities. You know, and that's just telling me that if they made it, they got the right to destroy it.
Yeah.
And the thing that we should be looking at is how we going to make it into something we can use after they done.
Yeah, but if they still around guarding it, they're not going to let us get close to rebuild.
They ain't going to be around guarding it. They're not going to be around guarding it. They're not going to be around guarding it because what they're destroying is their own authority. Right. That's the only thing they got left. That's what they're fighting for. They don't want to share authority. They don't want to authorize righteously. They don't want to do either one of those things. They rather destroy it. Right? So somebody in authority got the right and they got the power and the influence to destroy what they are in authority over. Right? Because you're still in authority. So, but once they get done destroying that authority, which they refuse to share out of the demand of the time, they refuse to share that authority. They refuse to do righteous with their authority. So all they have left is to just destroy. I'm taking my ball and going home then.
Right.
If I can't play like I want. Yeah.
Right. We're going to tear it
down.
Y'all
don't play by my cricket rules. Right. I'm going to take my ball and go home.
That's right.
I'm just turn over the game table then. Hell with it. And we ain't playing no more then.
That's what happened.
So after the brat get done doing what the brat do, then shit, we put the pieces together and we get him a place if they still here.
Well, there you go. Well, it seems like this is day one of the rebuilding. It's day one of rebuilding, also as is the end of the tearing down the building. All happening at the same time. And especially what's fueling the rage is the fact that the Reverend out of Georgia won his Senate seat. Damn, brother's name right on the tip of my tongue. Y'all know I'm talking about the good Reverend, man. Roanoke, or Warren. Wait, hold on. Warnock won his seat, and then Ossoff is too close to call. Right, but he beat Leffler, who was saying that if she won the Senate, she was going to overturn the electoral colleges in favor of Trump. Hold on. Let me turn this up.
Especially the other side. But you have to go home now. We have to have peace. We have to have law and order. We have to respect our great people in law and order. We don't want anybody hurt. It's a very tough period of time. There's never been a time like this where such a thing happened, where they could take it away from all of us, from me, from you, from our country.
You hear
This
this?
is a fraudulent election.
You hear this?
We can't play into
Yeah, I
the
hear.
hands of these people. We have to have peace. So go home. We love you. You're very special. You've seen what happens. You see the way others are treated that are so bad and so evil. I know how you feel. But go home and go home in peace.
Once again, the president made.
Trump say, nah, he created the atmosphere. Then tell him go home in peace.
Give him credit. You know what I'm saying?
he
Give him
said-
credit. Give him credit. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
All right, he does.
Give him credit.
As long as he said it's a fraudulent election, that's fueling the fire.
Well, he ain't gonna say that
He,
because that's nowhere in his character. You know, he ain't gonna say that. But he just saying, you got to give him credit though. You know what I'm saying? Because he could have said the very opposite. Look, you know, he had to give him the little "you are special." You know what I'm saying?
right.
He know his people, man. This is what he ran on. This is the platform he ran on: racism and white supremacy and bigotry. He know who the hell he dealing with. So, you know, you special. You know, look what happened on the other side. You know, we don't want nobody to get you. We don't want you all to get hurt because he know somebody already told him, look, we finna bring the shit. We got to. Because what you're doing is ruining the taxpayers' tax paying.
Right.
How in the hell are the taxpayers going to pay taxes, but y'all are ripping up the goddamn infrastructure? No. We got to stop these people, you know? So do what you got to do. And he know what kind of military we really have, more than we do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they got.
So he got to go out there and say, hey, you know, just calm down and, you know, you guys are special in it. I mean, just like, you know, there's good people on both sides, and it
Right.
don't matter that you ran over the girl and killed the girl, and, you know, this person over here got shot and killed, and I just read that there's a woman got shot and killed behind this thing today. You know, he didn't have nothing to say about that, but just, you know, you people, you know, you're special. I don't want you to get hurt. Just, you know, go home, you know, go home in peace. We need peace. We need peace. Yeah, mother. But give him the credit because he could have easily said, hey, man, you know these people, they stole the election, and I don't know, man. You guys, you know, this is crazy. This is ridiculous. So, you know, however we got to get it, man. However we have to do it, you know, just do what you have to do, you know.
Right.
And knock the hell out of them. If all I care, it doesn't matter. I'm not, you know.
Right. Ridiculous.
Yeah, so give him credit.
He did come out, but he did show them. Look, I'm always like the Joker. I'm hanging in the background,
Right.
and I can always call up my supporter, and we'll be right at the White House tearing things up again.
Right.
Y'all want to try to lock me up after this? After I'm out of office, this is what you got to deal with. What you want to do?
And see, you just said it. See, Trump is about Trump, man. You know what I'm saying? You just said it. He's just showing you his power so he can stay out of jail and things like that. And so his brand would stay strong enough to sell. And, you know,
Right. Now,
and these clowns in the streets, you know, they just going kicking and screaming because they see that their bigotry is not going to be working so well anymore.
well, what about the sister that's the mayor of Washington, D.C.? At first, she said, we're not going to tolerate any lawlessness as far as today. And, okay, they didn't even listen to that. Now she just put a curfew that is a curfew starting at 6 p.m. Everybody got to be out and at home. I mean, how far can she be pushed before she come out? And because if she don't do nothing, she's going to look weak. You the mayor.
Well, I'm telling
What you going to
bro.
do, mayor?
I'm telling you, bro. For Trump to come out and say something halfway right, She said she's doing her job, bro.
Okay.
She's doing her job.
Okay.
You don't want to act like them. You know what I mean? You want to deal with how they do it.
Well, right. But my point, what I'm saying is, when a taxpayer, okay, look, they put their police budget and they put their National Guard budget on the table, and they say we need these weapons, we need these new high tech, up to date weaponry in order to deal with situations like this. Now, rubber bullets, they have all that at their disposal. I'm saying, whenever DC felt threatened by black protesters, which some they call rioters, they used those rubber bullets on them and the tear gas. And some of those orders to do that had to come from the top.
Bro, it's a 6 p.m. curfew. 6 p.m. curfew, bro. Look at all those people. It's
Right.
a 6 p.m. curfew. That's not a 10 o'clock, a 9 o'clock, a 12 a.m. nightfall. It's a 6 p.m. curfew.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
It
what
ain't
you're
about how loud, who talked the loudest, man.
saying. Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's about to be out of her hands. It's really what I was going to say.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Shoot, meaning, okay, some after Trump said some started leaving after Trump gave the order, but I would still would have liked to see some rubber bullets and some gas canisters, but I guess it's not
Hey,
gonna
shit,
happen.
hey, you know, who wouldn't want to see that shit right about now?
No, see some
I
rubber-
know I would, because
So-
they handle us any kind of damn way.
That's my point. Show some of that. Damn, I mean, they supposed to be the same across the board because we all taxpayers.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I would like to see that. That's justice to me. You know, I've been seeing that against me for I don't know how long. Water
Personally.
hoses and dogs sicked on me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to see that same thing happen to somebody who's doing 10, 20 times worse than I've been doing. I'm acting out of frustration, and I'm tearing up my own damn neighborhood.
Right.
Here, these people over here got weapons running up in the Capitol building, putting out senators,
Right. Have you ever heard of that?
and you asking them to go home.
Right.
I want to see what happened after the 6 p.m. curfew.
Right.
It really ain't my, you know, it really, you know, it really ain't my business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I have something to do. What they doing, as long as it don't interfere with what I have to do, that's what they do. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Even though
It's not gonna help me to see them drug through the streets. It might make me feel a little good because that's a little moral justice to me, but it's not gonna help me do what I need to do. It's not gonna help what I'm doing.
Right. I get exactly what you're saying. You personally is not gonna if they tear down the structure of what quote unquote this government is supposedly built upon, and if they tear it down, so be it, because we as black folks, we got to function anyway, and they really don't help us out anyway.
Yeah, there you go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we still got to roll.
They still got to roll. It's still gonna roll.
But
we gonna roll.
But what about the black folks who worked so hard and prayed for Biden and Kamala Harris, and who said, okay, Biden one thing's getting ready to change, and you know we gonna do this, and this short strength and power.
That's they dumb ass.
You say,
You understand what I'm saying? How many times we got to tell people like that to think better about themselves and quit running up behind people that don't have your best interest at heart? I bet how many times they heard that from how many different people, from how many different platforms and forums and corners of the earth. People all over the world telling you the same thing. Man, think for yourself, be yourself, do for self, act like yourself. But you're still chasing behind a dream and a spook god.
yeah,
At some point, you gotta stop just hearing and acting and even talking like you woke. You know what I'm saying?
right,
And you got to be that.
Right, you got to actually move on it.
Yes.
I mean,
just because Clyburn said vote for Biden and put all your hopes and dreams and future into Biden,
and they did.
The lockup genius. Why would you run over there and put all your eggs in that basket? That's your dumb ass.
Yeah. Well,
The
now
time don't care about what you feel and what you want, what you like. The time got a demand.
Yeah.
Just like you got to go to work and be at work at a certain time of the day. The alarm go off, you got to get your ass up.
Right. And they dispersing the crowd, and some of the officials, as far as police officers, the way they treating them with kid gloves, but I can understand it though. The police force, they're treating these. This is an act of anarchy. Stormed your Capitol building as if just like they do in third world countries. You treating them with kid gloves. I wouldn't have believed this if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. But it is what it is.
Oh, it was coming.
It was coming.
It was coming.
It was coming.
This it's like we already seen the trailer, man.
Yeah,
she was coming.
But in them third world countries, it's the same thing. One president won, the other one said they didn't want his supporters come tab stuff, but in other countries, they trust me, they shooting more than rubber bullets, getting them the hell up off the lawn. They ain't playing with them. But it's a little different,
That's what I'm trying to tell you. And now, you also got to think about how the rest of the world are going to view the military mowing down their citizens, which is what it would take.
Right.
They already violent. They already shot a woman. You know what I'm saying? They climbing up on side of buildings like their cousins do. You know what I'm saying? Only thing you can do is just slap one of them. You got to kill all the rest of them. Look. I just said the other day, man. These people just go. Well, fuck that. What I said the other day. But I'm telling you, man. Wait a minute. Hold up. But how would the rest of the world see that, though? You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
The UN and all that. They ain't gonna have as much power to talk shit, and tell people shit,
They got a picture of a man broke in Nancy Pelosi's office and wrote, "We will not back down," and left it on her desk. He in her chair with his foot up.
The moral authority is like down to 3% around the world. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, you just start slaughtering people, which is what it would take, because there's so many wild savages out there. Then, zero moral authority. Now,
right.
You're killing your own citizens, so now we got to roll on you.
Right, we got police.
Same way you roll on the rest of the world when you claim that your country is killing your citizens.
But see,
they're killing their own people. We got to go get them.
But see, the thing that gets me is majority of the crowd out there is white people, right?
Yeah.
Now, if they pass laws behind this incident, the rest of the population shouldn't be affected. Don't say we got to do this because what took place in D.C. when if it was black folks, you shoot them down. We don't want to catch no backlash behind what the hell they did.
Well, that's how white supremacy worked, though, bro. And that's how slave relationships work. Just like they blame, or I ain't gonna say blame, because you might have had, I don't know about that shit, but the Twin Towers, when that came down, they came up with the Homeland Security Act. Now, can't nobody do this or can't nobody do that, and you got this law, and you got that law, and it's really infringing on privacy all across the board just because of the Twin Towers going down in 2011. So everything that happened is going to try to use it they're going to try to weaponize it.
Right.
That's just the way that's the MO.
Right.
but you will witnessing who have the most trouble with that shit. See, when you go and tell black people who used to be told what to do, this is what you need to do, you're not going to have a whole lot of trouble.
Right.
But when you go tell these people, look, the guy you voted for lost the election, this is what happens.
Right. That's right. They can do that. That's
They
that.
tear up the country because they got lost the election. The hell with democracy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Damn democracy then. You know? Then the hell with the country. Take the damn flag down.
That's right. We're gonna
And put the one I voted for's flag up.
Just to let them know we can take this White House when we get ready to.
And well, I mean, it's just, hey, I'm not going to obey you. I'm not going to be civil. I'm not going to follow any kind of authority, no regulations, and none of that because I don't like that. I don't like that because I don't like it.
That's right.
Why not? Because I don't like it. You know.
Right. But
I want you to follow the man that I made because I'm making him after myself. The God says to Satan. What does Satan say? I don't want to do that.
Right.
Well, why don't you want to do that, Iblis? Because I'm better.
Right. Yeah.
What makes you better? I'm made of fire.
Right.
Well, okay, then if we're going to continue the conversation, then what makes you think fire is better than, I mean, what are you, you know, I'm done talking to you.
Right.
I'm going to let you have your way. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And today, his way is to tear up his own shit. You know how they always talk about us, you know. Hey, you're crazy. You're animals. You're tearing up your own neighborhoods.
We don't own, but right.
Yeah, we doing that because we can't get nobody to get prosecuted for killing us.
Right.
You know, and they get away with it.
Look,
unless it's us killing us, then we all go to jail.
They got smoke.
But you doing this because you don't like it and you think you better. You tear up the whole country.
Right.
You go to the Capitol.
See, they got smoke coming out the White House. Somebody set something on fire.
Yeah, you know, crazy.
But they can. That's what I'm saying. But they can. Like you said, they can tear it down. They feel like it's theirs anyway.
Well, for a minute,
This the reaction of white privilege. I mean, they can feel like they can do it.
That's the hell. Hey. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
My skin white. That's right. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, we're white.
We're right. We tear it down. What you gonna do about it? You know, it reminds me of the white men who physically fight the police, who cuss them out and all of this, and go get a chance to just walk away.
Huh?
But then you see a black person try it, he's dead.
Yeah, Bubba had a bad day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
but shit,
to America.
Don't let Wayne come through here with that shit.
Yeah, we gonna kill it.
Yeah.
Well, Dave, we seen it with our own eyes in our own lifetime, bro.
Yes, sir.
6 o'clock curfew, man. These people still sitting out there. They probably won't listen to her because she a black male. That's what I'm saying. She got to be the example and show some strength because they saying we don't respect your title or your position or your authority because you black. Now what?
It's going to be out of her hands in a minute. They're going to be doing this shit going to go on for days, brother. And then when it simmer down, they're going to do it again, you know.
Right,
and then simmer down again, they're going to go back and do the shit again. I mean, it's going to keep escalating until they ain't going to have nothing. You know, then it's like, I mean, this is it, bro. You know.
And the thing, you know how many black folk would have been just arrested, not shot, but just arrested.
Yeah.
You know how much money now, as poor as DC is, they need all that money. They need to be arresting left and right, putting money back into the system, getting all their money.
As much as this country is in debt, they should be getting all them damn thugs off the goddamn White House lawn.
That's right, arrest them. Trespassing.
See?
Yeah, go on, set them court dates up and get that money. That's how they do it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how they do it in these little small towns when black folk protesting. They lock them up, set them a court date, get that money off of them, and they wind up coming up.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. That's what I'm saying. Come on, sister. You know how the game. Show your authority. Don't get in there and pander. I mean, use your authority and do what that seat details you to do and tells you to do.
Bruh, trust me. I ain't gonna say trust me because hell, I don't know. I ain't got X-ray vision. But if I'm reading the signs properly, 6 p.m. curfew, it's not gonna be up to her after that point.
Right. Yeah, cause
Trump know that. That's why he came out and said something.
Right.
Trump don't do nothing nobody want him to do.
Right.
But he did that.
Yeah. Yeah, because they deployed the FBI to the area and also some National Guards. But the thing was, they knew this was coming days ahead. When they
did.
Since Monday, when they start falling down there, when they start coming there, why wasn't you prepared? You knew it was gonna happen.
Right, and that's what I'm tripping on. You already know you. You know what you gonna do. You know what you gonna do. Why ain't you already prepared to manage that shit?
Right.
Because you know it's coming.
It's coming.
And then you actually see people coming in, filing into the city, getting hotel rooms, and acting out already.
Right.
Like it's like it's a goddamn vacation and shit.
Right.
Hey,
what the hell?
What was you waiting on? I guess what was you waiting on?
Look. When the Million Man marched in 1995, they had police all on the ground. They had folks surveying, watching. Yeah. Now, they headed to D.C. and then there's nothing like, unless they saying, hey, they're white, we can't treat them like that. We got to give them the utmost freedom and leeway to do what they want to do.
Shit. I'm telling you, man, when they get to the point where you infringing on another man's plantation, you gonna get fucked up. That's where it stop at.
Right. Man, hey.
You saw what happened the last time with Civil War, people fighting over each slaves and shit. You know. Saw what happened.
Yeah. Yeah, it was brutal.
Most Americans lost their lives in that war
than
any war because it was American against American.
Yeah.
And they will do it.
They'll do it. So they'll do it over their slaves. Huh?
You damn right.
Tear it up behind their slaves.
Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, it's sad, but it's true, bro.
Yes, sir.
Sad, but it's true. Brother Mark, I sure appreciate it. Like, as y'all know, we got storms coming this way to Houston, so everybody that's listening to H-Town, prepare yourself. It's on the way. It's finna start going down in a minute.
Yes, sir.
But hey, I'm glad, man, that you were here to share your experience on what we actually witnessing today. I mean, we looking at this thing, and I appreciate your take on it. I gotta go back and gather my thoughts and what I thought certain things were and my perspective on American and America and the whole nine, Republican and Democrat and all of it.
Yeah.
I want to hear what Kamala got to say.
The political thing.
Yeah, what's going on? I mean,
don't say the political thing, bro.
Political thing. I mean, I got to see the back. I want Colin Powell. Where you at?
Man, nah, he ain't gonna hear nothing from them kind of people.
Condoleezza, Susan Rice. Well, Gail, where you at, Gail? Everybody be jumping on black men, black folks. I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on.
I say Gail.
Oprah, somebody.
Whoopi, come on. I know Whoopi gonna have something to say, but she ain't got no authority, so yeah.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, what Obama got to say?
Yeah, Obama, where you at, Obama?
God damn it. You know what I'm saying?
So, and he'll bite.
Talk up. Come on, brother. What we got? What you got? What's your take on it? What can you do about it?
Yeah,
you still got influence.
But if you know what, Biden ought to go drag Clyburn out there. Let him go out there.
Got to drag Clyburn out there.
Say something.
Just make him serve the way he did.
Yeah.
Shit, you ain't get that plate of pig feet for nothing.
That's right.
Yeah,
and you know,
still got to work for that.
And look, and see this thing. Get this way. Look, man. I'm telling you. If y'all listen, y'all got to see this. Go back and watch any protest rides when black people were marching, and look on the faces of the white officers when they were approaching the crowd, getting ready to engage. They had to look like they've been waiting on this nigga make a move. We gonna tear your ass up, right?
Right.
But look on their faces now when they got to go face their own white brothers. It's like, damn, man, I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this.
Right.
You know, I do my job, but I wish y'all leave because I don't want to hurt none of my white brethren.
They ain't so bloodthirsty.
Yeah, they ain't bloodthirsty now. And they ain't moving with that same vigor and step and cadence and making that noise and hitting their shields and all that now.
Yeah. It's mercy.
It's a sad day for them now. They like, oh, please, I don't want to do this.
Yeah. It's mercy.
Yes, mercy, man. Oh, my God. What is actually going on, bro?
But they'll step on that. They'll put our hands and handcuffs and tie our feet together and step on our necks and shit for minutes until we dead.
In a minute. Look, arresting a news anchorman for CNN, black dude, just because he black. And he tell him, hey, man, I was CNN, still arrested his ass.
Still arrested.
Hey, man. I mean, you can't write this, bro.
Huh?
You 19.
In the midst of COVID-19 and the worldwide goddamn pandemic.
And the black officers so scared. They scared to even raid. Look, they got their gun on safety here. They gonna leave it in a holster. They so scared, man. They running here. Oh man, it's ridiculous. It's
crazy.
It's ridiculous. They like, man, I'm not finna arrest white Jesus. This shit crazy.
Look at him, man. Look at him, man.
Look at them, man. I mean, they look like they want to go home.
Look at them.
Well, they not beating their shields with their sticks and singing the cadence and, pulling out their baton.
What a tear gas and, what a rubber bullets at and everything. What's up? I want to see some action around this.
Ain't no action. It's like, like you said, it's mercy, man. This is what black protesters, you looking at what mercy looks like, even though you never experienced it. But if you haven't seen it before, this is mercy up on engaging a crowd who was lawless, and that's showing them mercy for the first time. So just in case you was at a protest and you got hit in the head and you got tear gassed and kicked around and arrested, you get a chance to see people, a violent protest, but being dealt with by the police in a merciful and peaceful manner.
Right.
This
is what it looks like here.
Yeah, this is what it looks like, man.
This is what it looks like right here. This is how you're supposed to be treated.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to be treated as citizens of the United States of America.
Right.
But if they don't see you as a citizen, they're going to hit you with them rubber bullets. They're going to hit you in the head with a stick. They're going to tear gas you, probably put some water on you. They're going to arrest you. They're going to put them zip ties on you, throw you in the back of the car. You're going to get the riot, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're going to handle you real good.
Yeah, they're going to handle you, man. Yeah. They're going to let you know what's up. So, it is what it is, man. Bro, Mark, man, we finna get on out of here, man. I got to go take a nap, bro. And hopefully when I wake up, I'm not seeing what I'm seeing. This wasn't real, bro.
Thank you for having me, bro.
Yes, sir, bro. Peace.
Peace.